morning, everyone. I am coming to you live from my car because this is probably the quietest place for me to record this at the moment. We have a madhouse. Hope you're all keeping really well. The hair is just going crazy and the nails are falling off, and I'm sure there are thousands of others in the same boat, but never mind that. I just want to share a passage of scripture with you today that has just really encouraged me and inspired me to keep going on. And this portion of scripture comes from 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. That's in the New Testament. And what Paul is talking about in this scripture is basically he's addressing the Corinthian church and offers thanksgiving and praise in the first half of the book. And he quickly changes his tone in the second half of the book, where he is addressing those who have been influenced by false teaching and who have been really led astray. And I'm sure Paul at the time was also accused of doing things that he maybe didn't do, and there was probably many others who seemed to be more capable of doing Paul's job than he was, and Paul was probably feeling quite inferior and he struggled with it. And these people who had this false teaching even managed to lead those who were strong in their faith or who were self-professing believers away. And but what did Paul do in the situation? Paul, in his torment and suffering, exchanged his pain for God's strength, and God's power rested on him. And it says in 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9, it says, Jesus said to Paul, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me." When life and situations leave you feeling flattened, and life is going to do that to every one of us, whether it's happening now or whether it's going to happen down the line, things will happen, situations will happen that we never planned for, and people will accuse you of doing things that you never did. That's just part of life. My encouragement to you today is, don't shy away from it. Press in. And I know that we've all heard the saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And what does that mean? Very often it is the way that we perceive our weaknesses as the main struggle. Can I encourage you today that whatever your situation is, whatever you're going through, be real with your situation, and own it. Expose it and exchange it for God's grace and strength. I don't believe that Jesus just spoke these words to Paul, but I believe that he's speaking these words to you today. My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. And please take a hold of this and be encouraged by it today, that God's strength is available for you where you're weak. And Christ's power will rest on you as you submit and as you give it over to him completely. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. This was a short one, but I hope that you'll be really blessed and encouraged today. If you have any questions about anything that has just been said, or if you're on a journey yourself in finding faith, please don't hesitate to contact us. The details will follow in the slide next. Take care, everybody. Have a great week. Bye.